Right.
engineer did the beer fair. He did such a good job, man.
It's a good paint job too.
Absolutely right,
Yeah,
right.
totally. It's good to go. So yeah, the ship reviews, other people do it. You've got the weekly summary and patch notes. Uh, Patch notes, I take patch notes and I just shove them onto Facebook. It's good to talk about patch notes, but like I said, everyone is already talking about.
Right.
You got Captain Richards out there, and that pretty much every single time something comes out, he like dissects it for an hour on
Yep.
his stream. So that's again not really what I want, not really what interests me. Like the whole point of Star Citizen for me was really the mechanics behind it, how ballsy, like just fucking the gall of saying that I'm gonna make a game like that. And he's like, I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna do it, but you keep sending me money, and
Right.
I'll make you that game. And I mean, every year, like 2004, CitizenCon, you got your your planetary landing demo, right? You
Right.
got the Connie landing on ArcCorp. Like we didn't even know what the hell ArcCorp was, so that's just like, holy crap, that looks awesome. I want to do that. And I forget specifically, I think last year was Port All Star Baby PU demo, right? So I mean, every single year, I mean, I'm kind of giving away some shit in the video, but every single year we're seeing a gigantic milestone, a big blocker vanish.
Yep.
And then it's like we just carry on, and now we start to take it for granted. I mean, I remember Hangar Module was like a blocker, right? Now it's
Right.
like now people are pissed off if your ship gets crooked,
Right.
like
Oh,
it's so
actually,
it's
it
so
makes some great YouTube videos when they get
for
crooked.
sure. Yeah, well,
Thank you to Trin for that donation that just came through. And you know what? The Star Fair, it just like it like skims right across your head. It's perfect. But
yeah,
you're in a good speech there. I didn't want to interrupt you.
yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, I'm sure that everyone wants to see it smoke my head, anyways.
Yeah, that's what they're all about.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he wanted you to stand up this time. Guys,
So it's
that
like
would hit him in the temple. Take
yeah,
his
or
head off. That's not nice.
smoke my junk.
Smoke your junk. We could go way far off with that one. We're not.
Right.
Don't forget exclamation point question in chat if you'd like to get a question out for Mr. Noobifier. We're gonna need a question and answer session at the end of the stream. Right now we've only got 5 questions. Exclamation point question in chat, and we'll get to those. And Noobifier, I once again I want to reiterate. We do have fine examples of the ship reviews, of the patch notes, of everything that goes on Redacted stream. They go over a lot of that
For sure.
which is beautiful. I love watching those guys do that.
Yeah.
With the news, you can't beat Board Gamer. I love watching Board Gamer talk about
I
the
think
Star Citizen news.
8 minutes, like that's it. And even Ryan, Super Mac Brothers, same thing. It's funny they do the exact same stuff in the same order, but they give you different little bits,
Different
right?
takes.
Right, because something is important to someone else, and so you
Absolutely.
get a little bit more detail in that one thing. But yeah, I mean, even though they're both the same, I still watch both, and it's the same
Absolutely.
thing. I'll watch STL's review, and I'll go watch,
Duck!
Tactical Advance. No,
Diablos now is now doing another duck $1 donation. Thank
Jesus.
you, Diablos. I'm telling you, it's gonna be all night, noob. You just got.
I
We're
know.
gonna have to deal with it.
it's okay. My neck will be like fucked tomorrow, but that's all right.
No, you'll be like yoga. It's like yoga. You'll wake up tomorrow morning. You'll be like, I haven't felt this good since I was 17. Oh, and by the way, this is actually an off week for Not So Sober Saturday. I was only gonna do first and third Saturday of the month, but now that we're gonna be streaming every single Saturday, Mr. Noob was kind enough to hop on. And I'm going to change my schedule on the Twitch page that we're going to do it every single Saturday because this is just a great forum. No one else is doing this except for Lando. He stole mine for the Wonderful World of Star Citizen. Here comes Diablos again. Duck, it's the beer fair. Thank you. Exclamation point pint in chat for Diablos. We got to get him drunk so he'll no, don't. I don't want him to stop, actually. What am I saying? Don't stop, Diablos. Diablos has actually donated like $7,000 in $1 increments. And here comes Trin one more time, off with his head. Beer Fair incoming, one after the other. Thank you guys. I appreciate every single donation. It all goes to the sitcom fund for Miss GHG and myself to get to LA. Thank you so much. Noob, you're doing a great job with the ducking thing, man. I'm just telling you.
It's my thing, right?
Right? And you know what I did last time was I took the alert box off because I said, we need to focus. We need to focus. And then I thought, the beer fair is what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the
it's
show now. No
pure
one comes to
entertainment.
see me no more. They
Oh,
come. They come and they say, Gray, shut up and let the beer fair fly around. I'm like, all right, cool. So that's
well,
what we do now.
I mean, if you ever go to see Gamble's stream, it just degrades into him dancing.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Like it's
Do
become
what-
its own type of
Yes.
entertainment, right?
And that's what it is. Gamble has his dance. I have the beer fair, and you have your no bullshit. And
Right.
we're all golden. We're all golden. Speaking of, let's look here. We got 1 minute left on the giveaway, guys. Exclamation point Aurora. You have to be following the channel. Make sure you are following the channel. Diabolus, I'll never stop. $1 donation coming in. Beer fair, heads up. And thank you, Diabolus. Once again, you son of a 7,001 now. $7,001.
I'll be in my bunk.
Oh no, it's right here. $158.19. He has donated in $1 increments. He has done this 158 times. This is why I love Diabolus.
Oh,
Crazy Aussie.
That one hit me, by the way. I saw that.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. And you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like a blood effect, and I'll add that in with like Adobe Premiere. Yes, be beautiful. So let's see.
Getting very, very crowded.
Everyone that's been following too, thank you so much for the follows. I haven't been calling you out, but I have put up this little ticker on the side so you can all see you up there. And but thank you very much for everyone that is following. That's what this is all about. We can't do this without the community, without followers, without people watching. And Noob, Twitch streaming, is that in your future?
Yeah. So my wife and I just bought a new house because we're posted, and my plan is to take the piece of the unfinished basement and like build a little room for it.
A man.
So
den.
yeah. So I mean, as a minimum, I want to be ready for nights like this. Like if Redacted on their podcast or whatever needs me, or I mean, there's a bunch of these types of things. I don't like the idea of interfering with the game because, like I said, the whole point of my content is no bullshit. So you know, I want to get good at the game and everything like that. So literally, I've noticed like Gamble's playing, and all of a sudden he'll read the screen and he'll crash into a fucking asteroid.
Yep.
So yes and no, I guess, is the easiest way to say it.
Right on.
Definitely soon. My God, I got smoked by two beer
Yes, back to
fairs.
back, buddy. And here's the deal: crash into a rock before you don't interact with chat.
Yeah.
That's the whole deal. Is I'll tell you who's really good, who's really really good. WTF.
Yeah.
WTF is great at chat and playing. Like right now, we've been talking for a while, and I realized I have been reading chat, but I haven't. And here we go again. Trent, thank you so much. No rainbows. Beer fair incoming. Yes, Noob missed it that time. Woo! I'm going to get the last minute duck in. I'm going to wait until the last minute.
I'll be in my bunk.
I'll be in my bunk indeed. Wearing the brown coat shirt tonight. I told this story on the captain's table this morning, or this afternoon, another stream that we do, or not we.
That you
The
participate in.
Yeah, the Astro Pub does. Mr. Paul, Mr. Berserker. Met a nice young lady doing the cell phone deal in the middle of Walmart. You know, would you like to do this? Would you like to? And she saw my shirt. She was like, "Oh my God, I love your shirt." And I was like, "Oh, really?" She's like, "Yes. Oh, that's one of my favorite shows." I'm like, "How about season 2, right?" I always do that to make sure they're a Firefly fan. A Firefly fan. And
Don't worry, you got it.
she's like, ha ha ha. Yeah, that would be nice, right? I hated that April Fool's joke when they came on and they said that they're doing a season 2 on Netflix, and I was like, okay,
man.
cool. She's a fan, and we talked
Like,
about it for a
seriously, that show, I mean, it sucks, right? Because the actor, I forget his name, does Castle, I think,
while.
Ryan?
Nathan.
And yeah, okay, so yeah, exactly.
Nathan
So he
Fillion.
was, they were talking about whether it was like a urban legend or something, that he was going to crowdfund his own sequel or whatever. Obviously, I mean, the community would go nuts for that because the show is really, really good. It's totally unique and underrated when it first came out.
Right.
But now it's good to
Firefly
go.
Flan. Yes. Oh, Diabolus ducking down. Diabolus, $10. Exclamation point pint in chat, guys. Times 10. Diabolus has done broke the chain. He's going all out tonight. Thank you, Diabolus. One of my favorite mods, next to all my other mods, which are my favorites too. Can't be. Hey, we got Toby. May the beer be with you. Beer fair incoming. Heads up. Oh, the cat just got taken out by the beer barrel. Oh, God, it hit me. Oh, son of a bitch.
You know,
Hit me right in the
I'll
head.
be in my bunk.
I will be in my bunk indeed. You guys are great. I love you all. Thank you so much. And now a nice even number. I know CanCon Mill hates uneven numbers, and he'll donate like 79 cents just to make it an even number because it kills him. It's beautiful. So let's go ahead and do this giveaway. The giveaway is good. Yes, the giveaway is over, guys. The Aurora giveaway is real. So I'm going to bring this over here. We're going to switch over to our other capture. We're going to go to monitor capture. And, oh, Beer Fair is coming back out. Dez, thank you so much. Oh, Noob, you don't have to duck this time. You're up top. It's a different layout. But me, I got to go way down. Whoa. Oh, yeah, you're safe now. You're actually on the top.
I'm still getting ready for it. That's all.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, stay in practice. Stay in practice.
Very, very crowded.
I will be in my bunk, indeed. Okay, so we're going to bring this up here. Whoop. Oh, we got another one. Oh, my goodness. Trent, thank you so much for the Beer Fair call-out. Guys, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you so much, very much. Crank it. Crank it indeed, my friend. Excellent. Mwah. Love you all. I love all you guys. Here is our entries. 62 entries for the Aurora giveaway, guys. This is a random deep bot drawing. It went for 30 minutes, and our winner has, we'll say, a minute or so to claim his prize. You have to be present, and you have to be following the channel. The winner for the Aurora MR Star Citizen Package giveaway is Cortheus. Cortheus, say something in chat, exclamation point claim, or exclamation point holy shit, I want to ship. Whatever you like to put in there, give us something in there. Let me write this down. I got to write stuff down. Cortheus, thank you so much if you respond. There he is. Nice.
It's getting very, very crowded.
Cortheus, if you don't mind, either send me a private message on Discord, and you can do exclamation point Discord in chat to get our Discord information. That is the easiest way. Send me your RSI handle and your RSI email address, and I will email that, or I will give that to the community guy that's giving this ship away. Or you can message me on Twitch, and I will also get it that way. But Discord is the best way. Discord, best way. And thank you so much. Cortheus, the newest ship winner of the stream. Now, before we get our next giveaway going, oh, look, I forgot to turn monitor capture off. Stream fell. Back to big box. Boom, here we go. The next giveaway is an amazing giveaway. We're going to run it for 1 hour. And the reason we're going to run it for 1 hour, because it will take us to the last 15 minutes of the stream. And it is going to be an LTI Avenger Titan. And it is sponsored by Mr. Noob himself. Going to be giving away an LTI Titan. Not only is he giving away an LTI Titan, he's also allowing us to do a world premiere for his newest video. Call the Academy Awards. I already watched it. It's an excellent video, Noob. It is. Your videos are getting better. Each and every single one are getting better and better.
Thanks.
Exclamation point something. I haven't set it up yet. I should. Oh, Diabolus is still loose in email gray like normal. Drop down Beer Fair coming through. Thank you, Diabolus.
I'm gonna go right away.
There we go.
My bunk.
Diabolus tells me you'll still lose it. Email gray like normal. Yes, I'll lose it. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's what I do. I lose everything. And by the way, welcome to Sophie Girl. Welcome to Sergeant Gamble. All my favorite Twitch streamers are showing up. And anyone else that I missed, I apologize. Don't think I'm not calling you out because I didn't see you. But make sure mods and channel that we get follow commands out for all of them throughout the stream, because my whole thing is promotion for content creators. I don't care if they're Twitch streamers, YouTubers, no matter what they do. If they create for the Star Citizen community, we need to do that. Who is better, Noob? Gray, trick question, I know.
We don't even do the same style of content, so like I don't. Yeah.
Screw you, Noob. I'm better.
Okay,
I'm just like, you know what's funny is here's the bad. I don't even make YouTube's videos anymore, and I miss it so much.
It's
Reason
time-consuming.
being, Oh, it's horribly time consuming.
Yeah.
Not just that, but when they switched the assets over and splitting all the textures up and changing the engine so much,
they ruined your job.
Oh God, I felt horrible because I couldn't do what I did anymore. I pulled my island up. I updated. I shouldn't have updated. I updated my assets. I went in and I was like, "What just happened?" I emailed. I don't know if I emailed Teller or Phoenix Feather, and I said something just happened. This and that. And they're like, "Don't use the new assets." Oh my God, Beer Fair incoming. Thank you, Diablos. Great, you're a slave driver. Yes, I am. That's my job. I'm getting down low. Get down low. Good job, noob. You didn't get hit this time.
I'll be in my bunk.
So that was horrible. They all said don't upgrade, and then I didn't have a backup for my. And then all my islands were red replace me balls. Every single one of them.
And that was like the damage states, right?
Yeah, yeah. And if you guys, anybody that watched my videos in the past, I had an island that was like a city, and I had actually just done the interior of 4 different buildings to walk through, and I was showing off all the assets that I found, new assets. Unbelievably awesome interiors that I built.
Well, that was before we had R-Corp too. Like, that's literally why it was so cool.
Right.
Because we didn't even have R-Corp.
Yep. And I was showing off all the R-Corp assets, and everything turned to freaking replace me balls. And I was devastated. I'm not lying. I told my wife, I'm done. No more YouTube videos. I am absolutely done. That was 100 hours of work, maybe. That was just ruined. 2-hour sleep nights building, and I get into the point where I'm looking up, I'm like, oh my God, I got to take my son to school in 2 hours. Oh my God. And I try to go get a quick nap, and then
it's addictive. It's like, for sure, like, and you want to, if you get access to an asset like that, you want to be the first person to make a video of it. I know that you and Teller had a good working relationship and everything, so it wasn't so bad. But I mean, if something comes out, and I know that Board Gamer or Super Mac Brothers or someone else is good, like even Geo, it was usually really, really fast. They just go and do it. So I'm like, not necessarily missing work, because that's not like the good thing, but like late nights or like 4 in the morning, passing out of the couch and just kind of dusting yourself off and getting ready for the day. That's it's real. I mean, I don't know why I do it. It's like, it's totally stupid, but it's so much fun at the same time.
Yeah, I hear you, and that's what a lot of people do not understand. And I would suggest, Noob, monetize your videos. You deserve to be paid for the work you put in.
All right.
Now, if you don't want to put commercials in at the beginning, that's cool. Oh, Tristan donated. Uneven number. Concam. He done screwed you up. Thank you so much, Tristan. I will take an uneven number. I will be in my bunk indeed. Let's go ahead and do the next giveaway. Oh, Toby donated. Keep giving the stash field and content coming. We will definitely give it a shot. Thank you so much, Toby. That is a beautiful 4242. The semblance is beautiful. Toby, you are an amazing friend of the channel, my friend. Thank you so much. Now we're going to get the giveaway started, and then we're going to watch your video. Is that cool with you?
That's way cool.
1 hour, guys. 1 hour on this giveaway. It's going to be an LTI Titan.
It's a good ship. It's like the best. It's the best ship going for under $100.
Yes, the LTI Titan is an amazing gift. Thank you, Noob. We're going to start that. Hold on, wait for it. Why is my timer not starting? Oh my God.
Tightened.
Okay. Are we there? Yes. Okay, it has started. Exclamation point LTI in chat, guys. Exclamation point LTI. It's gonna run for 1 hour. And the beer fair is coming back out again. CanCon Mill says, nope, not happening. Even numbers back in the house. Thank you, CanCon. You are an amazing man. You are an amazing man indeed. He is not allowing that damn uneven number to go through. That's so awesome. All right, it is time, Noob. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Let me switch over to our capture screen. We are going to pull this video up. Guys, this is world premiere. If anyone would like to tweet out the giveaway, feel free. This is the world premiere of, you know what, Noob? Maybe we should tweet out before that.
All right.
You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tweet out the world premiere.
It's not.
Yes,
it's not
it is
so
a
big of a deal. It's
it is
funny.
a world premiere. That's what we're doing. I'm doing it right now.
It was just like convenient that the video happened to be uploading while we were getting ready to do this, and I'm
Right?
like, I'll just hold it and put it on the stream. But now it's become like fucking red carpet shit.
Yes, it is. Diablo said, "Screw that, blow me." We're going uneven numbers. He donated $6.66.
Oh, I don't have to duck anymore. That's right.
Trend, thank you so much. Beer Fair incoming. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. And I'll duck every time. That's the new
I'll be in
thing.
my bunk.
Let's see. Oh my God! I just pasted something that I should not have pasted. It was the list of my patrons instead of my actual.
I'll retweet it.
Twitch.
Don't worry.
My Twitch, my
No.
Twitch address. I messed up. Okay, copy. There we go. All right, so we're gonna do world premiere.
You're making this too crazy.
No, this is how it needs to be. And we're gonna link you in there. NOOBIFIER's new video, and you guys have to get over it. I'm a horrible typer and I don't care.
I'm checking Twitch now, right?
Video now at redacted, and tweet is off. So if you'd like to retweet that,
Yeah, man.
and there we go, the new world premiere NOOBIFIER. While we're waiting, guys, exclamation point question in chat. Oh, opened up the big beer. Nice.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, guys, if you want to go ahead and retweet that, I would very much appreciate it, because we need to get people in here to watch the new NOOBIFIER video. NOOBIFIER, while we wait,
Yep.
why don't you tell them why you became part of Redacted while I go grab my bottle opener, because I left it on the damn refrigerator.
Very, very
For sure.
crowded.
So, I mean, like, it was kind of weird. Obviously, being a smaller YouTuber, if someone who you've been watching for a couple of years decides that they want to contact you and that type of thing, you're like, what do I have to lose? So I was talking with Board Gamer and Twerk, and basically they said, we like what you do. What you're doing isn't really what we do, and they thought it would be like a really good mix. So, right, it's very, very good because it makes you want to up your game, right? You want to be more pro. It's funny, if no one's watching your videos, then you can kind of fuck around and do whatever you want to do, and it doesn't really matter because you know that not too many people are actually gonna watch it. But in this case, it's starting to become almost want to do more to make sure that what you're doing is at least in keeping or of a high quality, so that you're not shitting on the brand, I guess.
Right. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Don't
Right,
shit on the brand, bro.
Don't shit on the brand because so again, like, it's now is a really good time to start building up a good base of people to you're not necessarily fans, but your subs, right?
Right.
The people that tune in every day and watch and basically justify all the effort that you make to make the video. So
Right.
it's really good that way.
And not to mention, Redacted is the best fucking crew in the world.
Yeah.
Next to Test.
I'm super
Test is
happy.
amazing too.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bad News Gaming. Oh wait,
Right.
you know what? All the streamers are great.
All the streamers.
Ha! Trend, here we go. More. What the fuck are we doing? I know what you guys are doing. You guys are being awesome. That's what you're doing. Beer Fair incoming, guys. Exclamation point, pint in chat. Give these guys some love. And cheers to you guys. And cheers to you too, noob. I decided to switch over off of Milk Stout for a minute and go to some Sam Smith Oatmeal Stout because it's just one of my absolute favorites. And thank you to all you guys. Battle it out. I want you guys to battle out all night with the Beer Fair because someone's got to be the winner.
That's fancy.
But Redacted crew, best crew. Oh, I just used test tagline. Oh, Diabolus! La 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 la. I can't hear you. You're insane, dude. Beer Fair incoming. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. All right, guys.
In my bunk.
It is time. If you'd like to get into the giveaway, exclamation point LTI in chat. We're going to switch back over to our capture screen, and we are going to check out the brand spanking new video, world premiere video from NOOBIFIER. Guys, I'm going to mute my mic and let you guys enjoy the video. So, live from my dining room, it's NOOBIFIER's new video.
Hello YouTubers, this is TheNOOBIFIER and welcome to another no bullshit video. My videos are short and to the point. If you like what I'm doing, please check out my other videos and subscribe to keep up to date. Here we go. Each week, near the end of Around the Verse, there's usually a sneak peek. They call it fast forward now, but it's basically a teaser of what's supposed to come. Like every week, this short segment allows us citizens to get excited about something new. A glimpse of a ship, a piece of hangar flare, some concept art. Normally not terribly significant, but not this time. What we got in a 30-second clip was more meaningful than anything I've ever seen to date. A proof of concept. Many people watched and thought, oh, that's neat. I watched in awe and got goosebumps. What I was looking at was a functional version of something that was at the very core of why I was interested in Star Citizen to begin with. When Chris Roberts set out his goals, he used a very particular word to describe his Kickstarter project. Seamless. Seamless could be interpreted in many ways. The way he meant for it to be interpreted, though, was no loading screens, no transition movies, and no breaks in immersion. The player would exist in a virtual universe with millions of other players, and the experience would be seamless. When I heard that for the first time, I was like, Chris Roberts, sign me up. We've had games that have let you walk on planets, we've had games with large-scale simulated universes, and we've had large-scale games that let you interact with millions of players. But there's never been a game like this, which has let you land anywhere, anytime, on any planet, just because you felt like it. Once they master this, I have confidence that all of the other goals in Star Citizen are going to fall into place. The really tricky part is going to be combining two very big challenges. The first one is procedural generation. Procedural generation is going to allow players to experience landing on the surface of a planet. In real life, distant objects are difficult to differentiate from other objects and are more generalized to your eye. Basically, things are fuzzy and lack definition. Forests look like green, oceans look like blue, and deserts look like brown. Everything's very generalized. As you get closer to these distant objects, your eye is able to make out the features, and the object is seen in greater detail. So with Star Citizen, the goal was, eventually you could be standing next to that object and interact with it. This is the plan for our simulation. The field of view means that as you get closer to the object's surface, less of it needs to be rendered. As long as the hardware is able to constantly fill in the detail where you're looking at, the player will be oblivious to the system and the immersion will be solid. This will allow the computer to task the hardware to render the scene in higher detail. The surface will pick up more fidelity. Trees, roads, distant cities, then animals and vehicles, signs of civilization, until you reach the surface and then walk. You're presented with a fully rendered first-person experience. You can guess what it's going to look like. Looking at the level of detail in the current game assets leads me to believe that we might be able to get out of the ship and walk anywhere and experience detail comparable to any other first-person shooter on the market today. I don't know how they're going to code this, but I have a very good understanding of the challenges that they face. Each year, these big blockers fall one after another. Once the core mechanics are addressed, then we can get some fidelity. Arena Commander is a prime example of that. The frame rates are fluid, the textures are gorgeous, and normally the hitboxes are really accurate. Compare that to the baby PU, and it's very easy to see where the extra years went. In my last video about physics grids, I mentioned that having a grid within a moving object was a milestone and groundbreaking. So this leads me nicely into the second point. I wanted to mention that the local physics grid was a stepping stone to a procedurally generated physics grid. The ship asset is created by the development team. They're tested, debugged, and proofed. Let's fast forward to the tech demo. That surface is being rendered on the fly by a computer, and the player is able to treat it as if it were a normal game asset. What we saw in ATV was actually the final piece that we need. It was totally downplayed. Citizens, in my opinion, this represents the most complex hurdle that they need to overcome. After this part is functional and reliable, I have every confidence that the rest of the game will evolve into what we're waiting for. CIG, we're all very excited to try this out in a future patch. Congratulations. I hope you found this video informative and entertaining. I'm a member of Redacted, a group of content creators who have come together to share their love for producing Star Citizen content. Each Redacted team member offer a unique perspective and style. Please check the links in the description to easily find team members and the Redacted forums. My goal is to grow my channel, and I can't do that without the support from citizens like you. Please like and subscribe to help me get the word out about Star Citizen. Take care, and I'll see you in the verse.
Get the fuck out of here. What a great video, right? Right? That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely fantastic in 4 minutes. Fantastic in 4 minutes, my friend.
So, I mean, it's a good test at the end of the day, and this is gonna, don't take this word, but if you like your own video, like if you're proud of it and you're happy with it,
Yep.
then that's a good like indication. Unless you're a psychopath and your video is not going to appeal to anyone. But I mean, you get used to it. You'll see that your videos, you'll know which videos are going to do well or what videos are going to appeal to more people. You know, like obviously you could do a gun review or whatever and it's going to be fine. But if you do like some crazy loadout that no one's ever bothered to think about, then that's going to hit. That
Yep.
one's going to hit like 4,000 or 5,000, 6,000 views very quickly. So it's good. I have a good feeling about this one, especially. I mean, I've seen other guys. I think Nate did a video on it. And the reason I immediately did a video on this exact topic was, although he did explain it like really really well, I don't think he emphasized. Didn't put enough spin on why. Like why it's super important, or
Right.
what this means to the community, like what we're gonna see as players out of all this work. Because yeah, it's cool. You got like the dude walking along the ground, like yay. But until you realize that that dude is walking around the ground on something that a computer's making, it's not like, you know, some dude made a ship and debugged the crap out of it or whatever, and you're not going to clip through the floor because the guy spent like hours and hours making sure that it won't happen. This thing is dynamic. And then the one that blows my mind is that you could technically, I know we're going to see this on live stream, you're going to get a guy who's going to walk all around the earth just because, you know.
Yep.
And just because he can do it. And it's mind blowing. Like I was talking to my wife about it, and yeah, Mrs. Noobifier is a, you know, big supporter and everything, but she listens to all the shit that comes out of my head. You're standing on the earth, and what you're looking at, like CanCon Mill and Tobias could be flying above you, and you'd actually see them. It's not just like some animated something that's up there. It's rendered because they're there. And it's the same thing. The moon that you're looking at isn't just some texture map that some game developer put up there. It's being rendered. That's the part that makes this game nuts, right?
Right. And
So-
you know what's crazy too is we weren't expecting procedural planets.
No.
No times. You know, I mean, this was like something like, yeah, we'll work on that, and we might get that. And all of a sudden, it is maybe not in our hands yet, but it is so
Well, it's there.
freaking close.
I'm looking at it. So, I mean, the first time we really saw it was Nick's, and we didn't even know that was, or I didn't. It didn't trigger it in my head because, I mean, someone probably said it's procedural. At the time, it wasn't really apparent. But
Right.
that was really the first time we saw procedural. Then, of course, all the hype came out when they showed us landing. I think they're saying that that's Nick's again, even though it doesn't look like the first demo.
Right? Watch
Apparently
out, noob.
that-
Duck down, duck down. Yes, you did it. You got it
Jesus.
just right. And by the way, noob,
Guys.
Mr. Disco Lando is in chat right now. What's up,
Nice.
Mr. Disco? I haven't found your keys yet. But we're still looking on the procedural planet. And here comes Trin. Just because Disco Lando is here, he's bringing the beer fair in as well. Thank you very much, Trin. You guys are amazing.
Am I safe?
You're safe. We're done. Exclamation point, pint in chat, guys. Give these guys some beer. Because the beer fair is bringing beer. I should have came up with a better saying than that, but you know how that goes. So you should push that live, noob.
Yeah,
That
it's
video
up
is
now.
fantastic.
If anyone wants to send it out to other people, obviously, I mean, I would like that.
Yeah, that right there was a fantastic world premiere. Right here, guys. You saw it right here. World premiere. I had to sign a contract with Noob and all kind of crazy shit. Had to send a blood sample, all kind of
Stool
shit,
sample.
but- yeah, stool sample too. It's weird. I was like, all right. I mean, that's cool. Used pair of underwear. I don't even know what's going on. But yay. And that's what it's all about, guys. This is the only reason I wanted to put this show together, is because of our community is fucking amazing. It really is. From YouTube videos to our Engineer with the beer fair. Do you know, Noob, I don't know if you know this, but Engineer does not do that for a living.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he sews hair on the baby dolls in a factory. He actually sews hair on the baby dolls, and he makes all these 3D renderings that are absolutely amazing. It's crazy.
So, I mean, this community is good like that. I know that. I mean, Elite Dangerous, they say that their community is good and everything like that and whatever. But the reality is, I'm completely blown away by everyone's participation, support. I mean, if I was on a Call of Duty, like if I was a Call of Duty YouTuber, I know every other thing would be, dick or fuck on my stream. But everyone's super mature and super supportive. And again,
you just said dick and fuck on my stream. So now it made my stream immature.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Poopy crappy heck. CanCon. Seriously, guys, going to stroke out. Round numbers are that hard, really? CanCon, bringing the total back to a even number. Thank you, CanCon. I love this battle between the even and uneven numbers. You guys are beautiful. So
the community, like I said, it's weird. I don't know if it's... Okay, so I'm gonna throw it out there. Everyone knows. To back the game is not necessarily cheap. It can be, but for some stupid reason we don't let it be cheap.
Right.
We always go 2 feet in, and I think the demographic for my videos is like 35 to 45, and it totally makes sense.
Yep.
And that might be why you can actually have a good conversation with someone in chat and not be interrupted by that person I was talking about earlier.
Let me tell you, that is exactly why. Here comes another one from Trent. Thank you. 101 Beer Fair coming in just for another odd number. You guys are killing CanCon. Y'all know that, right? But Noob, that's exactly why.
Right.
Because this game is not for the average, 16-year-old shit-talking Call of Duty player.
You need a $3,000 computer just to run it.
Right. So yeah, we got a community that understands, and not to mention, a lot of the community is just like me. I mean, maybe not as pretty as me, but they're mostly like me. We started off with Chris Roberts games. You think back with the Wing Commanders and especially Privateer. I've said this 100 times. Privateer put me on the path of destruction. That is what got me hooked on computer games. And that, as soon as I heard about the Kickstarter, all I needed to hear was Chris was making it.
Right.
I instantly backed.
And the brand, right?
Yeah.
So
and that's the thing. Back then, you could buy a small package and be done. Mm-hmm. Anybody can buy a small package and be done, but you'll get the haters, and they'll say, "Whoa, you got to buy a $10,000 package. That's why this game, it's just a money grab, vaporware shit, blah, blah." And all it is it's salty shit suckers that are really depressed that they can't make a game worth a fuck. His name sounds like Dick Shart, and he started this whole trend of people hating on this game. And then all the trolls came out of the woodwork and were like, yeah, this game is sucky because you got to spend a lot of money. And you know what? And they personally know that you don't, but they will spread misinformation until the day this game comes out, and then then they'll have to sit back and go, fuck, I'm going to play now. This game's awesome, but I got to quit talking shit now. So, and that's how it is. Luckily for us, we've got a lot of middle-aged, good-hearted people that love, like, what makes your video successful.
Right.
If you've got someone new to the game, you can say, hey, go check out NOOBIFIER. You want to learn something? Boom, quick. Information overload, done, off, good to go.
And the funny thing is, most of the original videos were actually because a friend of mine was trying to get into the game. So like Rad Russian was trying to figure out the game, and he's like, what the hell's all this crap on the HUD, let's say, for example. And that, again, it fleshed out a whole video. When I finally got all the information there, it was going to be like 15 minutes long. So it got cut up into 3 pieces because it's not my thing, right? The whole wasting your time. Of course, it comes fast too, so not necessarily it wouldn't be helpful, right? Like you were talking about earlier, people have about a 4 or 5 minute window, and then it's over, and they just switch off. So it was really good like that, and the community has been really good by just asking questions in other videos, giving me ideas for the next video.
Right.
Things like today, I mean, that was obviously from Around the Verse. That was the fast forward now, that I guess they're calling it. So that had to be Lando's idea. Whatever. What's wrong with sneak peek? You know, like
Yep. Damn it, Lando. We like the
whatever.
sneak peeks.
Just keep changing it.
No, but hey, as long as y'all keep showing us stuff, I don't care if you call it green bean pea pod. I don't give a shit. Just keep showing us stuff like that, and that's absolutely amazing. For a lot of people that out here that are new,
I think we got a cat. One sec.
go ahead.
I'm gonna go get rid of this cat. Sorry. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. No problem. No problem. Gamble, I got your whisper. Cool deal. Thank you. I don't know why that does that sometimes, but thank you. And I love you. I could actually check. Sometimes I have to approve things like that, which is weird. I don't know why that happens, but I'm going to check that real quick. Why he goes away. What I wanted to talk about, guys, real quick, if you don't mind. Diabolus. You have no idea how many times I've donated in Australian dollars. That won't show. Thank you, Diabolus. Calling out the odd numbers again just to piss off CanCon. Absolutely love him. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to check something for Mr. Gamble. Let me make sure this isn't on stream. It's not. Okay. That's a very important typing I'm doing right there. I don't want that to pop up. But for people out there that don't know, how I found out about Disco Lando was CryEngine videos. Disco Lando, anything FPS, his name is Pearl, Fiendish Feather, and Teller, and all those guys are the reasons I started doing CryEngine videos. Lando's, I'd say, the best video ever. Well, okay, not ever. Not ever. Sorry, Disco. But one of the best CryEngine videos is his video of, I believe it was a freelancer that had a whole bunch of junk packed on the top and it flying through a huge asteroid city with the song playing in the background from Vacation. Dude, I swear to God. Here we go, Diabolus. Because why not, Gray? You sexy. I love you, Diabolus. So are you, buddy. Well, I don't know, because you're not on stream. But Lando actually made CryEngine videos. And that's where, I mean, he's, well, if you know Lando, he's actually done a whole bunch of stuff. He's done, I think he's had every single job in America except maybe 3. But other than that, he's had all the other ones. But that's how I got to know Disco Lando, and his Wingman Hangar videos were amazing. They were funny as hell. You got to ask the Wingman questions, and he would post these funny videos up in Wingman's Hangar, and everyone always looked forward to the Disco Lando videos. So that's where he came from. Now he's all important and working for CIG. But back before he was important, he was important. Something like that. But anyway, good to have you, Disco. If you're still here, he might have already left. I might be talking all this stuff about him and not even know.
I think I have his locker in my hangar, actually.
Oh my God, Vengeful, that's a beautiful idea. We should have Disco Lando's dad on Not So Sober Saturday. Disco's dad is a Star Citizen fan too. That would be fantastic. Those April Fool videos we were pulling my CryEngine skills out. Oh, Disco, you helped out with the nice, man. Trin, because alcohol and fun and time for another drink. Duck, it is the beer fair. Thank you, Trin. That's awesome. I had no idea, Disco. Pulling out the CryEngine skills. Kick ass. That's cool to know. All right, guys. Exclamation point question in chat to ask Noobifier a question. Ask me a question. Ask somebody a question. Exclamation point question and follow the link. And Noob, are you ready to get into some questions?
For sure.
All right.
Obviously. That fair hit me, though.
Yeah, it did. It did. It's okay, though. I've got Band-Aids. Right. Which Band-Aids in America are actually called bitch stickers. First question.
A bitch
sticker. The first question is an amazing question. It was asked before the stream even started. It is by a friend of the channel and a mod. His name is Proxus. GHG and Noobifier. Chili nut, coffee nut, or honey nut M&Ms? Noob, do you know where this comes from?
Fuck. Okay, so I don't even think we have those in Canada. So they do sound good. And no, I don't know where it's from.
Okay, here right now they're running a voting thing to vote for the new peanut M&Ms, and they have a honey nut, which is a slightly kind. It's very nutty, but different from regular peanut M&Ms. They have the coffee nut, which self-explanatory, and then they have a chili nut M&M. I have a bag of them right now in the refrigerator. It's a spicy peanut M&M.
Did you try it yet?
Yes, they're awesome. They're hot.
Really?
They're actually hot. They're spicy. You eat them, you're like, whoo, whoo. Unbelievable.
Well, I mean,
chili nut's my favorite.
well, that sounds like the most far away from the other one possible. So, I mean, like, that sounds good.
And they are. I'm not even going to lie. They are absolutely fantastic. Proxys, beautiful question, by the way.
So, before we go on to the next question, there was a similar contest up here. And they had, like, it was to, like, figure out what chips, like, what the next chip one was. So, what that spun off was everyone was making up their own fake chip bags, and one of them was like pepperoni dog fart, and it was like it was totally wrong. Another guy did like toothpaste and orange juice flavored chips.
No,
so it was just a train wreck. So I mean, hopefully that might be a good idea for you. You could make up your own M&M flavor and go viral with it.
Yeah. And the orange juice and toothpaste. That they actually had one over here with the Lay's potato chips, and someone did that also.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Pepperoni dog fart.
Dog fart flavored, yes. This one is from Not Gray Headed Gamer. How sexy do you think Gray's beard is?
Is this a question for me?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't have a beard, so obviously I'm envious of the beard.
Beard envy. I got you.
It's like,
Noob, do you know that it took me 40 years to grow a beard? Like, for real. I'm not even lying. I had the worst mangy patch, homeless man looking beard ever.
Like the clip-on beard.
Yes. 40 frickin' years to grow a damn beard right. And once it actually grew in, I was like, oh my God, I got a beard. Oh my God. So now, my wife actually bought me a beard brush, beard balm. She got me all kind of stuff.
Is it insured?
LTI.
Perfect.
No, actually, I missed the concept sale. My beard's not LTI. The next... oh, by the way, guys, exclamation point question in chat. Get your questions in for Noobifier or for me. There's 30 minutes left on the LTI Titan giveaway by Mr. Noobifier, who did a world premiere video launch on my stream because that is just too awesome. The next question is from Tao Long, another very good friend of the channel, all the way from the Orient East. If that's even how you say, I don't even know. But anyway, Taiwan, I think. If you could lens flare, how many lenses would you flare if you could lens flare?
Is this like in reference to the Star Trek movie, how they flare the shit out of everything?
JJ has a thing with flares, bro.
Yeah. Is this
bad?
I mean, it's cool one or two times, so I guess I would answer two.
Two. I think that's a good answer. For a 2-hour movie, a flare an hour.
2 flares.
All right.
Don't squander them. Don't squander them, right?
Yes. Yeah, don't over flare, bro. You're going to OF. Don't OF, dude. Oh my God, you do too many flares, you're going to OF. You're going to over flare. All right, Groxus, another friend of the channel. Noobifier. What has surprised you and is different in what you showcase about Star Citizen as opposed to other games? And that was my borderline buzzed. I'm starting to get real buzzed. My lips and tongue get in the way of my teeth. So when I start talking, I go.
So what surprised me about this game? Okay, so I mean, obviously it's alpha, so I mean it's daily surprises, right? Like you're gonna launch it and it's gonna work, or you're gonna launch it and something will be broken that was perfect before. So that's always surprising. But I think I know what you're trying to ask, and that's like the community. Getting back to that community, you go onto the forum and you post a question, and people genuinely, there are a couple of people there, they're like little red probation, why, but most of the people are genuinely, even if it seems like a stupid question, like people will answer, and people will be super, useful and helpful. And I think that's what surprised me the most about the community. And of course, we're growing, right? You're getting more community, and everyone seems to be falling in line with what's already been established. Those legacy people, the alpha package owners, those guys have basically shown us the way to do it properly.
Right.
So hopefully that answers your question. If not, hook up and chat and ask it another way so I get it right.
Right on. 1,700 followers, by the way, Noob. We just hit 1,700 followers.
Nice.
Thank
Very
you,
cool.
guys. I don't have nothing planned for it. I didn't think I'd hit it tonight.
Fair hit me in the head.
Yes, it did. I didn't want to interrupt you. When you get in a good like paragraph of I don't want to interrupt you.
You can say duck. I can multitask.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll just say duck.
Right.
Good deal. All right. Hey guys, thank you so much. 1,700 followers. We'll do something for Hangover Hangout tomorrow morning, Sunday morning. Hangover Hangout. We will do something for 1,700. Maybe I'll dye my beard green and gargle peanut butter and sing the national anthem backwards.
Don't do mine. Don't do the Canadian anthem.
No, I'm just joking. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Thank you very much. Exclamation point LTI in chat, guys, to get into the giveaway. Make sure you're following the channel. You have to be here to win. Exclamation point question, exclamation point question mark, exclamation point / all those will get you a link. Get the link. Go ask a question. Next question is from Beku that can pronounce. Oh wait, no, his bet you can't pronounce my name right. What are we drinking tonight? Oh, we went over this earlier, but I'll go ahead and go over it on my side. I'm drinking, well, I'm about to open this one. This is Nitro Milk Stout, but I interrupted the Milk Stout for a oatmeal stout from Sam Smith and Mr. Noob.
I'm drinking Bose right now. It's probably backwards, but this is a local brewery, Ontario. Can't go wrong.
Absolutely. No, you cannot. No local craft beer can go wrong. You can go wrong with like a Miller Lite or a Bud Light. Now, granted, if I'm at a party or at a bar and someone orders a pitcher of Bud Light, I'll drink it. I'm fine with it.
Better than water.
Yeah, but, well, sort of. But if I'm going to order a beer, I'm not going to order a Bud Light. Let's go ahead and check out the next question from Mr. Tao Lung. If a beer fair could fare beer, how drunk would you get? This much.
Yeah, like
at least. We'll say that much. That's got to be at least 5 pints, if not more. Tao Lung, if a question could submit questions, how many questions would you... Tao Lung, are you drunk? I think Tao Lung may be drunk. I believe Tao Lung's drunk. We're going to say 7. Because I like to answer every question, even when they're those. Next question is from Mr. Fastcart, another MVP and Not So Sober Saturday alumni. Mr. Fastcart says, GHG and Noobifier, are either or both of you thinking of putting up YouTube videos at higher res, like 1440 or 4K? Why or why not?
So, you want me to go?
Here, I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
It would take 900 days to render. Your turn.
Yeah. That's okay. So right now, because of my background as a first-person shooter, I have a 144 hertz monitor, and I am struggling to get usable frames. So it's 1920 by 1080 is my native resolution. So right now, no, I can't upsample 1920 by 1080 to 4K. There's no use in it. I'd like to, but that would mean that I would need to get like sell a kidney or something and buy another graphics card.
Yep.
So not going to happen. Sorry.
Yep. And right now you can actually build a render farm, a badass dual processor using Xenon server processors. They just a lot of the companies are updating to the new Skylakes. You can get a 16 core 32 thread render farm run up to like 256 gigs of RAM. Amazing for cheap.
I don't know. I don't think cheap.
Oh no! For less than just a Skylake processor, you can get the motherboard and two processors.
All right.
Because they're last generation, and the market is flooded because Facebook, Google, all these people are upgrading their servers, and the people that service them, they take those and sell them used, right? The problem is the gaming computer to run a 4K game to capture and then render it. Like he said, we'd have to sell something like children or kidneys to afford a gaming computer to run a 4K game at a decent.
Fastcart wants my kidney right now in chat. So
make some money, bro. Make some money. You got two.
Two.
Don't be
Don't be stingy with, with those kidneys.
Being all stingy with your kidneys. So now we have a nice long. Holy shit! This question here. This is from nice Noob-headed gamer. Noob-headed gamer asks, I'm noticing a lot of streamers and even players coming down with a bad case of Star Citizen beta exhaustion from playing the same kind of thing over and over. Very true.
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to be a problem down the road when people are getting sick of Star Citizen, or do you think it, with the promise of CIG releasing new content each month, it's enough? I'm just noticing, looking at the number of people watching Star Citizen, even as close as Christmas compared to now, is a big difference. And even myself, I must admit, I kind of get tired of the same thing and finding myself wandering off into other games and finding it difficult to keep up with Star Citizen. Don't get me wrong, I love Star Citizen, and I think once it's released, interest will come back. I'm just meaning now during the beta months leading up to Squadron 42, you are 100% correct.
That's one hell of a question.
But it is 100% true.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to do anything new anymore. Would you agree, Noob?
Okay, so I think I have the luxury of YouTube. To me, gives me a lot more control over what I show and the rate.
Yep.
Right? So a streamer has to stream, and if there's nothing interesting to stream, then that person's basically fucked, and they have to go play the Division or some other thing. And then, of course, they're not doing what they want to do for the community, which is stream the game that they love.
Yep.
So I mean, but it's alpha, so you can't blame the game, right?
Right.
It's just the way it is. And when you start to stream Star Citizen, you accept the fact that you're gonna have to, like, if Gamble's still in here, you're gonna have nights where you're just dancing all night because there's nothing better to do. Right?
Yep.
So you know, Gamble. Obviously, I'm in your stream all the time. It's hilarious.
Yep. That's the truth of it, though.
Right.
People
so it's okay.
sad.
It's okay for me because, like I said, I only started in December, so all of the things that maybe other YouTubers had already spoken about, I still kind of have like a little tickle trunk full of stuff that I can call up. You know, like I still haven't done missiles, I haven't done size 4 guns, so there's a bunch of goodness there that I can fall on. But I mean, if I had already exhausted all that, it would be pretty frustrating, for sure. I totally understand the question, and I agree with you.
Absolutely. And I'll speak from an actual streamer's perspective. I have started switching over to playing a little Planet Base. I'm going to start some Space Engineer. Minecraft, I tried some Minecraft. Not a lot of people are interested in Minecraft. Unfortunately, I am. I'm all about having fun, not the viewers. So I apologize to anyone if I'm playing a game you don't like. But there again, until we get that new content, it gets very stagnant. And you're like Noob said, it's not the game's fault. It's in development. We will get new stuff here and there. And he's also right in the question. It will change once the game comes out, because then it's 100% who knows what the fuck's going to happen. It's one of those things. You are in an MMO, and things are going to happen randomly. So it'll be good once that happens. Space Engineer so broken. Shit. Well, I haven't played since I actually bought it and played like one time for like an hour. So that was in the very, very beginning. So I'll still have fun. But yeah, right now, that's all we can do. But I'll tell you someone that's amazing at it. Excuse me. WTF. He still plays every single
spider.
Every single damn day. He will play Star Citizen, and he makes it fun. He's doing it right now. He's doing a lot of carries through Vandal Swarm to get people the
level 18.
Level 18s.
Yeah.
So I mean, there is, and like I tried one day. I got a box and took it all the way upstairs, and we had a good time doing that. But there again, here with 2.4, we're going to get persistence. We're going to get alpha UEC. We're going to get shopping. And then 2.5, we're going to get something new. So yeah, it's going to get better and better and better. But right now, you are absolutely right, noob-headed gamer. Right now, it's stale. It is stale. And there's nothing we can do about that. It'll get better. Trin, our Star Beer Fair calling out friend, says, did my fair jugs hurt?
It's drunk.
When they smashed your head.
Hashtag drunk.
It's getting very
Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you very much. Mr. Paul Shelley, Mr. Zerker is in the house. Oh wait, on this topic, this is not from Paul Shelley. On this topic, do you think the will be the main? Wait. On this topic, what do you think will be the main change to the beta, which will bring people back? Star Marine.
That or 42.
Oh, Squadron 42 for no doubt.
Yeah, that's like a no-brainer.
And Vengeful, it would help if you used the sniper rifle properly. Vengeful actually got on a landing pad and was dancing. I couldn't shoot him for nothing. But there again, I had some random guy floating past EVA, and I shot him. But with Vengeful standing there, not doing nothing, I couldn't hit him for nothing. Unbelievable. But you know, that's just how it is. And welcome everybody that's coming in, exclamation point LTI, to get into the giveaway. Make sure you're following the channel. We have exactly 18 minutes left on the giveaway. So Paul Shelley, Mr. Berserker, the Astro Pub asks, do you think the Starfarers will practically transport more than just fuel in the verse? Yes, they've already said that.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be stuffed full of Guinness. I've seen the beer fair. It's true. It's happening.
No, that thing is it's actually one of the better cargo ships as well, even though it's designed to carry fuel.
Yep. I put up a blueprint. They have a solid cargo variant that will happen. And I will own the solid cargo variant. So I can't wait for that. But yeah, it's also going to haul beer.
So that's a cool ship, though. I mean, obviously everyone's seen inside over the last 2 weeks of streaming, or 3 weeks, however long it's been. But I think it was Twerk who said that thing's completely defendable from the inside. It's such a maze inside that as long as you got those couple of doors covered,
yep.
I mean, obviously people can blow turrets out and all that stuff, but for the actual getting in and stopping people from killing everyone on board, it should be pretty neat. And unfortunately, the plan was to take a fair, like basically load yourself, myself, everyone, and basically occupy a server, park a fair, buy cryo, and then turn it into like an FPS level. But we can't shoot people in ships yet.
Not yet.
We can't. Yeah.
But, and they have to get that working before.
Right. Before
we actually have the Starfarer flyable, they need to have that fixed, because that's going to bring an aspect to the game that really, really needs to be there. We have to be able to take out crew members of the Starfarer.
Of course.
Next question is from Thoughtful Wanderer. Any luck on importing the new assets into CryEngine? No. It's not going to happen yet. I think Aileron is trying to figure something out, but right now, their version of CryEngine, what we call Star Engine, but that's like kind of our term, their CryEngine is so different from the commercial released CryEngine, it's just not going to happen. Unfortunate. Right now, Fiendish Feather's getting back into it, and he's getting some cool shit now already. But he's using the old build, so that's awesome. And I gotta try to look up another build I have locked into my old computer down here that doesn't have a video card or nothing, and see if I can get those assets for him too. Mr. Xylo, if this is truly Mr. Xylo, thank you and welcome. Who is the worst community manager in video games, and why is it Disco Lando?
It's brutal.
I would almost say the Disco put this in, but I'm going to go with someone that's not even community manager and say underscore. Even though he's QA, he's the worst community manager. I'm just joking, underscore, if you're here. I love you. That's funny, though. If that is Xylo, that's funny. If it's Disco, it's funny.
It's even funnier, yeah.
Yeah. CanCon, here we go for Noob. Can I have your garage when you move?
So, all right. So this has got a backstory. Basically, I put up on Facebook, I like cars, and I kind of did up my garage with like lights all the way around the side, painted it white, so you don't even need a trouble light when you're under the car. And I listed up, when I did the listing for the house, it was like one garage for sale, comes with a kitchen, dining room, fence, and everything like that. So that's what the joke was, really.
And while we're at it, hold on, let me show your car real quick. Let's do it. And everyone knows I'm a gearhead. I absolutely love cars. And Mr. Noob knows this, and he said, hey man, I'm going to include a picture of my car just in case you want to check it out. What's so special about this car, Noob? Real
Well,
quick. We're only going to spend like 1 minute on it.
yeah, we're not going to talk long about it. So basically, winter is computers, summer is cars, and I mean, I like anything technical and gadgety, so I bought a brand new car to turn it into a sport compact when it was still cool, I guess. But yeah, this car, 2,280 pounds, 27 pounds of boost, a 2 liter. If you guys know your car stuff, this is just like car porn stuff. And effectively, every forward gear has been remade straight cut with elongated gear ratios. So you can't even use fifth gear until you're doing 180 kilometers an hour. So I don't know what that is, but it's miles.
Fast.
It's up there.
140 something ish.
Yeah. So you basically need to, because of the way the turbo is, the fifth gear is good for 179 miles an hour. So it's fun. I mean, 14-inch 8-piston brakes in the front, and everything else is just gutted out.
What size turbo do you run in?
It's a GT3071. It's significant for a 2 liter, because I know you had a 2.4 or 2.5 liter in
2.4.
yours.
Yep, 2.4.
Right. So this car is hashtag no bullshit, just like the videos. Right? There's no interior,
Yep.
There's no heater, there's nothing in it that doesn't actually make it fly. So
I wish I had pictures of my Neon. And the reason is because of this picture right here. I won best interior at a car show. And my interior looked really close to what yours was.
That's
and what
awesome.
I did is, my car was brand new. I pulled everything out, and with Dodge, they actually dipped the frames
Okay.
in primer and paint.
So the inside was done too.
Yes, and I had the
Nice.
metallic platinum. So what I did was I pulled everything out, and then I waxed it. So the interior of my car was painted this metallic
Right.
platinum.
So people thought you spent like hours painting your car.
They absolutely did. And
Nice.
all I had was a single carbon fiber racing seat, a
Yeah.
single gauge pod on the middle, and then all my electronics. And I did wire porn, like I build computers.
Right.
I had everything wired and zip tied, all perfectly straight and all. People would come up and go, "Oh my God, look
So
at this
much work."
interior!" And their
Yeah.
wife would come over and go, "There is no interior." And I'm like, "Yeah, thank you, I know."
Thanks.
But this guy's is this is it, I race V8s. I love V8s
Getting
too.
very, very crowded.
Taking a 4-cylinder and making it fast is more rewarding than taking a large engine car and making it fast. I'm sorry. I've done both. It is much more rewarding to take a small displacement motor and make it embarrass the old guy in the Corvette than taking a, like, say I raced a lot of 5.0s. Look
I'll
at
be
your
right
little,
back.
little hairless fucker there.
Be right back.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No problem. But yeah, it's so much more rewarding. My car was the saying on my car was doing more with less, and I live by that motto to this day. That's what it's all about. So let's come back over to me, because he's gone. You leave me? Oh yeah, that's what you're gonna do? That's fine. Now we'll pretend like Noobifier doesn't even exist. Now it's Not So Sober Saturday with Gray-Headed Gamer. Exclamation point, question in chat. Ask me a question since he left. Oh, he's back. Crap. I guess I'll go back. I put it on my big cam. All right, so let's go ahead and head over to the next question, which, by the way, I love your car, by the way. It's a
Thanks.
Mazda 6, right?
Mazda Protege 5. It's before they even made that
Okay.
car. Yeah.
Cool deal. My wife, matter of fact, they made one in a blue that my wife wanted so bad. Oh, she wanted so
LTI
bad.
Cat.
Right now, matter of fact, one thing I'm having a hard time getting my mind off of, this is the last thing about cars, and we're going to move on. Dodge is my alma mater. I love Dodge. The Dodge Dart SRT4 is soon to be released. Instead of reusing the Tiger Shark 2.4 that was in my drag car,
Yep.
totally redesigned 2.4, all-wheel drive. Dodge Dart.
Well, I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, with the old Neon SRT4s with the front wheel drive, it was cool, especially around corners, torque steering. Fuck yeah, it was so awesome.
Dangerous.
But,
But like braking traction at 100 miles an hour isn't
Fucking-
safe.
No,
right?
it's not safe, but it sure is fun, dude. I could have boost kick in 90, say 95 miles an hour, hit in fourth gear, and let it ramp up to about 20, 22 pounds. You have the hand come over on the leg and squeeze. You're like, yes, dear, sorry, pull off. But anyway, oh god. Anyway, no more cars. No
It
more
just
cars.
does it. Car just does that all by itself.
I didn't mean to.
Totally out of my control, right?
All All right, next question is from NC Pokey. He says, the combat in Arena Commander is awesome. Do you think CIG will be able to make other careers as enjoyable? That's up to you, in my opinion. Yep. They're going to be intricate. They're not going to be simple. There is no one-click mining. There is no one-click salvaging. It's up to you. If you enjoy that, it's going to be awesome. They're going to put that much thought into the other deals as they did Arena Commander. Sorry, Noob, I should probably let you go first.
No, it's good. So on the job thing, you're correct. That's it's basically going to be what you put into it. The way I look at it, though, is kind of a segue. I actually want to experience every single job. I mean, they're saying it's going to be 10 years that the game's going to be out. I make it my plan to almost bucket list every single job so that I can see everything that went into the game. So definitely. And the nice thing is, it looks like they're coming out with small ships, so you don't have to go buy an Orion. You can go buy the Little Miner if you just want to try that out. And same thing, you could get
away
maybe with it. Right, hopefully soon, like really soon. I'm actually really interested. I'm like nicking out for another concept sale, right?
Especially for me, especially in Misk. When I bought the Reliant, I said, that's it, done, unless they come out with another Misk ship.
Right,
those bastards. And for someone in chat just now, oh gosh, who was this? I'm so sorry. Toby just said that euros do not show up with the alert. I apologize. There is something going on with PayPal where I have to go in and accept the donations. They're still absolutely... There you go, Toby. I have to accept it. Thank you so much. Breaking the 1400 wall. Duck. Yes, Noob, right on time. You are right on time, brother. Right on time. Thank you, Mr. Toby. I have to come in and accept. And there's another one here in Australian dollars. Thank you so much. Let's see.
Do I have to duck again?
Well, I'll see. Hold on. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Yes! 8th Edition, thank you so much for the donation. Wait. Duck. Okay, duck. Yes. I'm too drunk to keep up with all these donations. Me too. Athogen, me too. Thank you so much.
I'll be in my bunk.
Speaking of, let's go ahead and pop a top on the next Nitro Pint. What? The Astro Pub? Just ordering some beer for the pub. Duck. Also starting back for great. Thank you so much, Mr. Paul Berserker. Batman.
I'll be in my
Astro
bunk.
Pub. And if you guys have not caught, if we can get a follow for the Astro Pub, if you haven't caught the Captain's Table, you need to. It's kind of like StarCast, but a lot better. And I don't mean that in a bad way. The StarCast is awesome. But the Captain's Table is so awesome because it's very unstructured. And we go off on tangents, and it's just fun. Not that StarCast is not fun. And I love Geek Domo. Don't take that wrong, Geek Domo. You're probably going to take that wrong, but I'm kind of buzzed. So I apologize, but whatever. Little Nitro, cheers to you, Mr. Noob. Cheers to everyone in chat. Exclamation point, LTI in chat, guys, if you want to get in the giveaway. Make sure you're here and following to accept the prize. If not, you're skipped. Sorry. 60 seconds on the claim, and then we move on to the next person. And Dragon is the Astro Pub, if you don't mind. Thank you, sir. Even though Diabolus is a great mod, he's just... You don't want to hear him sing, Noob. He's so scary when he sings.
It's good I'm not in Discord then.
Look at the Astro Pub. StarCast is better. You're just trying to keep into the good arms and good graces of Geek. And I understand. I love Geek Domo. He's a great guy. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Here's, for anyone that doesn't know, left hand Nitro Milk Stout, you have to pour it like this. And most people would go, oh my God, no! It's actually designed for a pint glass, and you hard pour it. Look at the raining freaking head on this. I know you can't yet, Noob, but when it catches up, it actually says on the cap, pour hard. You have to pour it like completely upside down, and it makes a beautiful raining head. And the whole deal is the way they bottle it with the nitrogen and all.
Oh, that is good.
It only activates when you pour it hard.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. StarCast is my first Star Citizen podcast. It will always be the best. Astro Pub, I'm just kind of like drunk, just jabbing. That was the first podcast I was on too, other than my silly shows. StarCast is amazing. It's been around for so damn long. I was totally joking.
Real burp.
Oh yes. All right, let's go to the next question. Let's do this. We got how How long we got on the giveaway? 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes on the giveaway. We're going to do some rapid fire questions. Are you ready, Noob?
Oh,
You've
yeah.
got like 15 seconds to answer a question. Here we go. From Vengeful, what career path are you looking forward to most?
Yes. Next question. I'm just kidding. No.
All of them.
So I've got a Carrack. I'm really interested in exploration. That's easy.
Beautiful. Me, cargo hauling. Next, exploration. Boom. Hair club for dolls. I know this is. Have you ever considered donating locks for the hair challenge doll community?
From your beard?
From my beard, probably, yes.
Yep.
Engineer, I love you. I'm a geek finger. I'm a Magic Fingers. When I first saw Star Citizen, I thought it was a cash grab and didn't think I'd ever get made. What an idiot I was. I think the procedural planet tech and the great community is what has got me into the game so far.
That wasn't a question.
No, it wasn't. It was a statement, and it is true as shit.
Thank you for the statement.
Well, that's amazing to say. We're gonna do it real quick. I'm gonna do a 15-second real quick statement on that. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of people that said, "Oh, cash grab," blah, 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 and they get into it and they look at it and they watch it and they see different things and they're like, "Oh my god, I gotta play this game."
So my 5 seconds on that, it was the fucking $15,000 packages that were on page 1 when you came in and researched it.
Yes.
That I know why they're there, but man, should they ever not be on the front page?
No, and if they are, they should be very, very low.
Yeah, and clear like this. You do not need to buy this, right?
Yeah,
like
this is for the rich people that are crazy.
Right, this is for like Bieber.
Yes.
Fuck, I hope he doesn't have this game. Anyways.
What are you talking about? I hope he does. Oh my god, I love his new song.
Bieber piracy. We get to go put 6 Source on him.
Dude, what if Bieber was a badass and he was actually coming in and taking all your shit and then he would tell you, "Hey, by the way, this is Justin Bieber. I just took all your shit."
Is that like hashtag real Bieber?
Yeah.
You know?
You'd be like, I got mugged. Really?
I got beebed.
By Bieber.
Yep.
I got beebed. Beautiful. All right, next one. SC Lover asks, Ben, Lando, Whitkin, how many... Oh, Mary, friends, fun. Can you only pick one for each and not the same one more than once? What the hell are you even talking about, SC Lover?
Hashtag question mark.
Ben, Lando, or Whitkin? Yes.
Yes.
All of them.
Done. Next.
I love Ben and Alexis. Side Slide asks, Mounds or Almond Joy?
Ooh, Almond Joy.
Awesome. Dode 007ger. How much fun do you think the Freelancer Max will be from Daddy 19?
Freelancer Max. I mean, it's small enough it can fit through small wormholes, right?
Possibly.
So you have, well, because if they're able to put a Connie through it, you'd think that the Max would go through it too.
Well, they're up in the air about that though.
Is Disco still in here? Is Disco still in here? Hashtag.
He already
Disco?
asked. They said at first that the DUR would be the largest ship to fit through the smallest jump hole, but now they're talking about possibly small, meaning 315P, Aurora LX, Explorer ships and all, but we're not sure yet. I still think that that it should. Because,
so to answer the question though, I mean the Freelancer, the whole series is really good. You get that commercial where, I mean, it's not going to play out like that, or the guy's shooting 2 ships at the same time, but that is a very well armed ship, and I think you have the potential to solo that, maybe with one NPC just running the turret for no reason. That could be a total cash cow for sure. Good ship.
It's the ship I sold, Noob, when I first backed. I said screw it. I'm starting with starter ships. I made a video about it.
Yeah.
I said I'm selling everything. I'm starting with my Aurora and that's it. About a year down the line, I could not handle it no more, and I had to buy my Freelancer back. I bought my Max back and a DUR because I wanted to explore.
Did you notice that? Like, I've noticed a trend in my own ships is that I was buying ships that I could use in Arena Commander, and then I started to go through the inventory and say, well, this isn't like, I've got some redundancy there, right? Like example, like I don't know, a Saber and a Hornet, right? Like that's a dumb pairing. Not necessarily anymore, but when I first saw it, So then now it's time to like kind of decide what you want for the persistent universe. So you melt down, your those 4 ships and buy yourself maybe a caterpillar or
Yep.
something. So it's interesting how the hangar has actually evolved lately because of that.
Absolutely. Your giveaway has ended
Nice. Who won?
with the best turnout of any. Oh, Gray-Headed Gamer, you need to have a game package to just do the 0 to hero. You're absolutely right. Actually, Astropulp, I'm going to have a hobo account. For real. I'm going to have a hobo account where I go in and I sell everything off, and I start with a handful of UEC and no ship. And I want to go from absolutely no ship to wherever I can go. And anybody else that's looking for something amazing to do in Star Citizen, this is the idea to go with. Go for the hobo start.
Rags to riches.
Yes, I actually have multiple accounts. I have an account that no one will know about. It is my solo account for when I'm having a bad day, or if Diabolus gets on my nerves and I don't want to play and have people yakking at me in chat. I have a solo account, and it's a name of a character that I've played in like Eve and WoW and all these others that none of my friends know. It is a 100% solo account. And then I have an account that is a not so nice guy. Because my Gray-Headed Gamer, my main character, my guy, is me. It's my actual demeanor. It's my work with people. It's my be good guy. It's my cargo hauler. But the days that I get a little bit tipsy and I'm ready to just jack somebody and take their stuff, I would feel bad of doing that as Gray-Headed Gamer. So I have another account for that. I probably won't use it a lot because I feel bad when I do bad things in game. I know it's horrible, but I do. But that's the whole thing. Have multiple accounts. Have multiple personas. If you have one style of gameplay and that's it ever, it could get stale. But if you switch it up, it stays fun. Would you agree, Noob?
Well, yeah, I mean, especially if you're planning on doing something like piracy, right? Like,
Right.
that you definitely want to keep that. Well, I mean, we don't know for sure because it's alpha, but one could deduce that you're going to want maybe a second character if you want to start playing with WTFosaurus's crew, right? You're not going to want to get that kind of attention on your main org.
My guy is not in that. Is not in overdrive. Probably.
Probably.
Okay. I've already promised myself not to put it out there because I don't want people to know because I'm the nice guy, dude. I seriously am a nice guy. In stream, in real life, I try to be a nice guy. So that's how it is.
STL Youngblood made it common knowledge on his last video what his nefarious guy was.
Ooh.
Yeah, he had a big release, a big world premiere.
Dude, he's gonna have a target on his head. Never let people
I
know
know
you're a bad guy.
Of course not.
So let's do this. You want to do this?
Yeah.
Noob?
This is good to go.
102 entries for the
Nice.
LTI Titan, which is to me the best Avenger. It ran for an hour, guys. Thank you so much for the turnout. It's amazing. Are you ready? Drawing the random LTI Titan Avenger winner is Captain Deathwish. You've
Nice.
got 60 seconds to respond in chat, Captain Deathwish. You have received... Woohoo! He's already
That was
responded.
fast. Yeah.
Beautiful. Captain Deathwish. Let me write this down. I gotta write this down. You know how that's just how I am. You can either...
I got it easy. Deathwish, if you contact me on that link there, Brian MP5T, contact me on YouTube or on Twitter or somewhere, and we'll come up with a way to make sure that it's really you, so it's not just one of the other people that are going to beat you
you
to it.
should do it definitely on Twitch because
Yeah.
that way it's their username.
All right. Yeah. Send me
Yep.
a message on Twitch. Exactly. That's a good idea.
There you go.
And
Captain,
I'll send that to you.
and also send it to me too, just
Congrats.
in case. Just in case, Captain Deathwish, LTI, Titan to you, and thank you, Diabolus. I know I keep stabbing you in the back, buddy. You're my go-to guy to rag. You gotta understand that. You're the guy. You're the guy I rag. So, Captain Deathwish, congratulations, man. Good job, buddy. You typed in LTI with a fierceness.
Yeah, that was very fast.
All right, cool deal. So we can put this over here. Let's Reset that. Let's go back to this. Move this over here. Get this here. I know. When you're streaming, people don't. Oh, there goes the monitor capture again. Sorry about that. We'll head back over to here. Excellent. We have got exactly 5 minutes, Noob. So we're gonna rapid fire one more time. Are you ready? You've got 5 seconds to answer the question. Sophie Girl asks, "Will NOOBIFIER be at CitizenCon?"
Yes.
Excellent. Vengeful asks, "You say the Titan is the best value ship to date. What is the second on that list?"
LN.
Tao Long asks, "Okay, serious question time. If you could change something about Star Citizen, what would you change if you could do it?"
I would make it work.
Beautiful answer. Beautiful answer. Definitely not Diabolus. What role ship would you be use in the verse, Noob? What role or ship would you use or be in the verse?
Man, the Carrack for sure.
Carrack is it.
Yeah.
MP4.5T. GHG and Noob. What's next? Predictions 2.4. Persistence. Shopping. Female characters.
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Banu Merchantman Master Race. Being
2 years.
Banu price change predictions. It's going to go up a lot.
Oh yeah. It's going to go up, and it's 2 years from now.
Yeah. Last RTV, Ben basically said that the Star Citizen comes out, there will be most likely be a lot of ships that won't be finished until the full game is out. Banu's going to be one of them.
Yep.
Or do you think it's just spoken? No, Banu's going to be one of them because it's not needed for Squadron 42. It's a huge ship, and they have to get the Banu's art down. Fast Cart asks. Yes, it is disappointing. I want to see that ship bad. Yeah. Fast Cart asks. Oh god. NOOBIFIER and GHG, how long does it take for both of you to do a video concept to publish?
Oof. It obviously depends on what it is. But like I could spend a day just working on the research, and then depending on how fancy it is, that's the way well worded, maybe 8 to 10 hours, and then to render and then to publish. So it's a lot. But we can talk about that in Discord if you want. Fastcard, just find me.
Right on. And for me, I spent like 2 or 3 minutes because I didn't give a shit. Not Berserker01 asks, "What is your favorite ship and why? Is it the Freelancer?" What is your favorite ship and why is it the Freelancer? Because it's the Freelancer.
Freelancer. It's shiny.
Yeah, Trin.
Yeah.
What about taking a 50-year-old rust bucket with a small block rolling? You'd still be faster. Wrong. I have raced a lot of big block rust buckets with my little 2-liter. You would be surprised, Mr. Trin. I've actually built big blocks. I've actually raced V8s as far as the driver. You would be surprised at the horsepower we can get out of small cars. And you're talking about weight. You're talking about power to weight ratio. You're talking about gearing. You're talking about either 1/8 mile to 1/4 mile. In an 1/8 mile, I could eat up a drag car in my Neon because it was fucking stupid in the 1/8 mile. 1/4 mile, not so much. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Mine is a power to weight ratio better than an Exige, just because it weighs nothing and has 400 horsepower. So
there you go.
I mean, I'm the heaviest thing in that car.
Yeah, low horsepower, less with a little bit of weight is amazing compared to a big block rust bucket that has, say, 500 horsepower. I could have 300 horsepower and stomp a mud hole in your ass.
But rust is very lightweight though.
Oh yeah, that's weight reduction.
Yeah,
he might get us actually. Trent, you might get us because it's a rust bucket. You put that in, kudos to you, sir. Ilian asks, should we have classic cars in Grand Theft Terra? Procedural generation, planets, roads, and racing. I'm down.
Yep.
Matalot.
You get an SRT4 in there.
Yes, a rust bucket. Matalot asks, do you think the Boxer engine? Oh, what do you think of the Boxer engines in Subarus? Fucking amazing.
Yeah, lots of torque, cool noise if you actually get the right exhaust. You get the right exhaust system.
Fucking beautiful.
But I mean, a mechanical nightmare. They're fine until they blow up.
It's like a rotary.
I mean, yeah.
It's like like a modern rotary is
you have
horrid.
One big fuck off belt that does the whole thing, and that scares the shit out of me.
Yes, Boxers are beautiful. They sound amazing.
Oh yeah.
But they suck to work on. And same as a rotary, a modern day rotary, there is 17,000 miles of vacuum hoses. Next, Panda Senpai asks, what's the very first thing you'll do in the PU after character creation? Of course,
Aurora LN Into the Sun.
Boom. For me, I'm going to take my Hull A and just transport cargo and stay out of space because people are going to be blowing the shit out of people. The Angry Sensei says, will players be able to stay planet side if they choose? Sure, it's going to be boring as fuck.
Bartender, forklift operator, your choose.
Yeah, or FPS. FPS your ass off. Tao Long. Oh, Trent says lots of rust. Tao Long, if you could read questions fast, how fast could you read questions if you could read questions fast? Fast!
Very fast.
That's the end of the questions. Thank you so much, everybody. We are sitting at 2 o'clock in the morning, perfectly on the dot. You guys are amazing. Every single one of you for joining us. Noob, thank you so much for being here.
That was fun.
It was an absolute pleasure. It really, really was. Only because you are so fucking organized, bro. That makes me so happy how organized you are. Guys, if you don't mind, I would like to raid somebody, and I mean raid somebody hard. And I'm going to go to someone that is just totally unexpected.
Like 2 people.
Yes, I'm talking about unexpected raid. If you guys are down, let's do this. Oh, see, Skyhawk's on it. He's my buddy. Oh, I want to do Skyhawk. He's only got 27 people watching. But there's this guy over here, Jetlag TV. No, you know what? No, we're going to Skyhawk. Only because I love test gaming and I love Skyhawk. Matter of fact, Skyhawk is going to be a surrogate mother for me and actually have children for me. So guys, head on over to Skyhawk and tell him that this is a GHG raid and that